Okay, so for this deep dive, we're doing something a little different. We're not looking at, some big tech company or a major political event.
No, not at all.
We are looking at this, the Aurora Multimedia PS0080-1-AU.
Which is a power supply.
Exactly. It's a 24-volt DC, 15.6-watt power supply. It costs $40. And our mission today is to show you how this one tiny component tells a huge story about global supply chains.
It's so easy to just dismiss a power brick like this. But when you're talking about massive AV installations, I mean, think government command centers or entire university campuses, these things are everything.
Right. It's like finding the hidden story in a very, very dry data sheet.
That's the goal.
So let's start with the basics, the technical specs. This thing is designed to work pretty much anywhere in the world. It takes a huge input range, 100 to 240 volts AC, and just steps it down to a really stable 24-volt DC output.
No.
0.65 amps.
And that stability, that global compatibility, that's table stakes. It has to have that. But what I find fascinating is how specific they get with the physical design.
Yeah, the dimensions are tiny, 74 by 46.6 by 28.7 millimeters.
Right, but it's not just that. It's the connector plug size. They list it as 5.5 by 1.35 millimeters. That level of precision isn't for you or me buying one.
No.
That's for an engineer who's sourcing thousands of these and needs to guarantee they fit a standardized port across the board. No proprietary nonsense.
So the physical specs make sure it fits, but now we get to the legal specs that make sure it can actually be bought. And this is where it gets interesting.
This is the real story.
It's advertised right on the page as TAA compliant and having no tariffs.
And that is where this $40 part suddenly connects to billions of dollars in federal spending. TAA is the Trade Agreements Act.
Right.
Basically, it means the product has to be made either in the U.S. or in a friendly designated country. And if you're not TAA compliant, you literally cannot sell to the U.S. government for a lot of projects.
Wait, hold on. So we're talking about a $40 power supply. Does TAA compliance really matter at that low of a price point? Or is that just, some marketing buzzword?
Oh, it absolutely matters. It's critical. Because an agency isn't buying one. They're buying 1,000 or 10,000. Right. And that no tariff status is directly tied to it.
Yeah.
It means the price is stable, it's predictable, it's what lets them call it a budget-friendly solution for a government agency that needs cost certainty. It's not a variable, it's a fixed low cost.
That completely reframes what this product is. It's not just a power supply, it's a procurement tool.
Precisely.
And that brings us to the support. They really know who their customer is here. You get the factory warranty, free shipping in the U.S., and listen to this. Free lifetime telephone, chat, text, fax, and email tech support.
The fax line is such a giveaway, isn't it?
It really is.
It just screams, we are ready and willing to work with government purchasing departments, which can be, let's say, a little old school in their processes. It signals a long-term commitment.
And this all makes sense when you connect this tiny brick to what it actually powers.
The bigger ecosystem.
This $40 component is the literal lifeline for their really high-end stuff. We're talking modular matrix switchers, AV over IP systems.
And their flagship REAX control touch panel technology. Think of it like this. That whole sophisticated control system, maybe running a multi-million-dollar AV setup, goes completely dark if this one $40 part fails.
Wow.
So it has to be incredibly reliable, but it also has to be, well, regulatorily secure. Easy to buy, easy to justify, easy to replace.
So we came into this looking at a simple power adapter, and we're leaving with this insight that the technical specs are almost secondary.
They're important, but they're not the main event.
The main event is the TAA compliance and the tariff-free status. That's what makes it a viable product for this massive, very profitable market.
Exactly. The real takeaway is that complicated relationship between where a tiny component is made, which is dictated by TAA, and how that impacts enormous infrastructure projects.
A great point to end on.
So here's something to think about. As you go through your day, just consider how often the country of origin for the smallest, cheapest part in the system ultimately decides the cost, the security, and even the success of huge national-level technology investments.